So guys, today we're going to start doing something hopefully on a Wednesday, fairly regular. I'm just going to do a random product test of something that just catches my eye while I'm out shopping. This week it is this, which is from Aldi, which is the specially selected lamb and mint pie. Ooh, excitement. I think this was £2.39. Was £2.39 for one pie, so it is a bit on the pricey side, but if that's a decent pie, I don't mind paying it for the money. So looking on the back, this takes 25 minutes on 180 degrees from fresh. You can freeze it, and obviously it's got the instructions there for frozen. I'll add a picture for that. All the technical stuff, it's not really for me. I'm all about the taste of the food. But all the technical stuff, I'll upload a picture which you can pause and you can then see everything yourself in your own time. It's on there. It says new look. I've noticed they say new look all the time just to try and get you to buy them. Before I put this in the oven, which is preheating, let's just have a look what it's like straight out the box, so you can see in there. Can you see in there? Load of little crumbs that are flaked off the pie while it's just been in the packet. Pie itself, it looks quite a substantial pie, that, to be fair. It's what, don't know, so it's a good inch deep, an inch and a bit deep. This is not bad. Top looks like it's got a faint bit of mint seasoning on. Yeah, a bit of mint seasoning sprinkled over the top. So I'm going to stick this in the oven and I'm going to come back to you shortly. So guys, going off the specific timer that was on the box, that oven should be peeping any time now. Then we'll get the pie out, make sure it is cooked on, there it is, it's cooked on the recommended timings that they've set. It looks pretty good, to be fair. Just slide that onto the plate. Just feel piping hot. Just going to tip that out of there. Hot potato. Boiling that. Let's get that out of the way, flip it back. Yeah, it feels nice and hot all the way around. And underneath in the centre. Yeah, that's pretty good. So, smell wise, nothing stand out, just smells pastry basically. Can't smell any of the filling or anything, which I was hoping to. Nice crisp top, you can hear that crunching. Come closer. I like that when it's a nice, not rock hard, obviously. I want to keep my teeth, but yeah, a nice cut through. Let's open that pie up and see what it looks like. And there we have it. So as soon as I've cut it, it has sunk a little bit, the pie. Obviously the lid. It's quite thin pastry though, other than the lid. Does it look like the box? Let's turn the box in the picture a bit better. So, does it look like the box? Maybe not. Filling wise, looking at the two, I mean, everything's there. Don't get me wrong, everything that's showing on the box is in front of us. A bit like a McDonald's burger. But yeah, as we know, it's not just about how it looks, it's partially about how it looks, and I think it does look good as a pie, but it's all about the taste. I'm going to take the lid off one, and I'm just going to try a bit of that lid on its own. The lid itself looks like a different pastry to the rest of it. So this side pastry here feels nice and soft, which is, look, that's how I like a pie, that. And the top is nice and crisp, again, just how I like it, the combination of the two. As you bite into this, you can see it's a little bit flaky. Only a bit, but it's not. Sometimes pies are overly firm. It's quite tasty, that. Quite impressed with that. Just based on the crust. Try and get some there, look, a big bit of side crust just to try that. That's beautiful and soft, that side crust. It's pretty decent, that. So one thing I can see, not sure how well you can see that there, there's quite a lot of veg in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 peas. I can see chopped up carrots straight away. To be fair, there is a bit of meat in there as well. I'm just going to try and get some of the meat on its own, or should I say the filling, rather than the meat, because I don't think I'm going to get any without veg. It's quite tasty. But I'll tell you what it reminds me of. When you buy them tins of Tyne, I think the brand used to be back in the day, or Fray Bentos, for example, and it's like a mincing gravy. It reminds me of that with veg in consistency. It's got a little bit more flavour to it. It does taste like lamb and mint. Let's try the whole thing. See, the base is a thicker pastry. Can you see that there? Compared with the side, which is wafer thin, the base is thicker. So what people quite often do, they'll put a thicker base in the bottom and use the excuse that it's to hold the weight of the filling. But actually, once you take out that base, you can see there, the thickness of the base, you haven't got much more topping on top of it. And if we look at the other side, then you've got a thick top crust with quite a large gap. See the big gap at the top there? So that's how the pie sat before it sank. So there's not much filling wise. And then when you turn it round, you can see here, the base is quite thick at the bottom and not much on top. It's almost double what the base is potentially. But it's a tasty pie, there's no two ways about that. Try another bit. It's not bad. It's not a bad pie. Score wise, what would we give it? I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10 for that. So guys, the wife just has had the other half of that pie, and the first thing she said was it's nicer than a Hollands pie. It's got a lot more flavour than a Hollands pie, in her opinion, and she could happily have one of those pies as a Sunday dinner with a little bit of mash, maybe a bit of broccoli and some gravy. I'd need 4 of them pies if that was me, but she would have just the one. I get the other 3. It's quite tasty. It is quite a tasty pie, but taking the price into account, I think if I went to, say, Farm Foods, I could get 4 Hollands pies for, I think they're like 12 quid, so I'm going to say 4 quid and you're getting 4 pies in it, which works out at £1 a pie. Is that worth £1.25 extra per pie? I would probably say not. That's just a quick comparison for you. But yeah, I would definitely have it again. It is a tasty enough pie. I would need quite a lot of veg on my plate to go with that, or chips, whatever I was having, because it is a bit sparse inside. But the pastry's tasty as well. I've got to say, the pastry is tasty. So this is something new I'm looking to do on Wednesdays. Let me know, is it worth carrying on, is it not? Let me know what you think in the comments, please. Obviously, a big thank you to everyone who keeps sharing and subscribing. And I'll put a screenshot of the box with all the technical stuff, calories, everything that's in it at the end, so you can view in your own time. Till the next one. Cheery bye.
Hi, I am FoodDude. Please like, share, comment and subscribe. I would really appreciate that very much.